We set up a number of years ago something that we called homeschool learning. Rather than setting homework and sending it home and parents saying to children, go and do your homework and get on with it, children not really understanding it or not wishing to do it, and the process becoming a management chore, we wanted to create activities in school that engaged and excited children that they were able to continue with whilst away from school. It is the idea of the boundaryless classroom. It's no longer about 9 till 3:30, but it's about engaged in the tasks that need to be achieved and in your own learning. And so we have a lot of children that are able to access from home the resources that they have at school. We have, over the years, really put a lot of emphasis on trying to support parents, and they've needed a lot of support in many areas because often the children are doing things and achieving things that they themselves never learnt at school because the technology has moved on and maybe are unable to do today. The children will often from within school talk about what they've done with their parents, maybe at work. They might email their parents and tell them what they've done and how well they've done within it. But when at home, when they're stuck, parents will often sit with their children and support them in the work that they're doing.
We're able to access the system from home so that if David has been ill and he would like to catch up on the morning maths test, he's able to do that from home. If he's got homework to do, he can access that from the home computer and do that at home as well. It also means sometimes I get to see what he's doing because often you don't as a parent. You get an annual report, you might go and see their school books twice a year. But by the time it gets to year 6, you're not going into the classroom every day, whereas he can show me on the computer what they've been doing, the kind of work they're doing.
I was given a webcam by my wife for my birthday a couple of years ago, and it sat connected to the computer, and I could take pictures with it, but I couldn't actually use it for what it was bought for me. And my sister in Canada was after me for a long time to get it done, and I just couldn't think of how to do it, even after reading the book. So I said to my wife one day, I'm going to have to get somebody in to sort it out for me and pay them to do so. And my 9-year-old daughter said, Daddy, I'll sort it out for you.
We had a webcam and he didn't know how to set it up, so I helped him.
And sure enough, within 20 minutes, half an hour, she had called down and said, Daddy, I'm talking to Nanny. And I went up and sure enough, there was my mother sitting on screen, you know, and my daughter was talking to her. It was fabulous, you know, the fact that my 9-year-old could actually do that. My 12-year-old probably could have if she could get her nose out of a book long enough. They teach me loads, and there are times that I will sit there and I will watch them do something and I'll think, well, how did you do that? You know, how did they do that? So I will stop them and I will say, can you show me how to do that, please? And the school hasn't just enthused my children to working with ICT, it's also done the same for myself and my wife as their parents and friends of ours who also have children here.